the key thing is that if there are any little lurkers in your mindset, anything that's lurking, I want to bust through some of those today so that you start to create the possibilities around what you can do. I remember I invested in a program. It's actually the same program that John and I are on. I won't name it, but it's a program that we're both on together. And I remember, like, I just invested a huge amount in something else, but I knew that I wanted to invest in this other thing too. And I said to them, oh God, I really want to invest in this. I want to go for it. But yeah, like, I've just invested in this other thing. And they were like, well, how could you create more? How could you create more? And I thought, what a great question, because then you don't go into, fuck, how can I afford it? Or, it's, can I afford it? Can I afford not to? That classic cliche. But it's like, well, what could I do to create it? And I just sat down and I thought, I've got some clients that would like to go faster, that I'm doing things with, but actually they'd like to go faster. Well, what if I gave them the opportunity and I opened up like 6 days out of my whole year, because I'd never do one-to-one coaching anymore. What if I opened up 6 days? And I spoke to Greg and I said, what would you feel like if I opened 6 days up to take people out on the boat? You drive the boat and I'll coach them at the front of the boat, £2,500 for the day. They come out, we take them to lunch, they have a whole experience, they're part of the crew on the boat, have a great time, but they also walk away with whatever it is they need, whether it's their messaging, their branding, whatever it is that they need, we'll just do it, we'll get it done in that day. And he said, yeah, I'm up for that. And so literally I went through all the people that I already knew that I thought were ready to go to that next level. I spoke to maybe 9 of them and 6 of them were booked within 24 hours. And I just paid for that investment that I wanted. So it's not about, can I make it? It's about, what am I making it for? What's your reason why, right? If you haven't got a good enough reason why, then you're just going to fuck about and your goal will get longer, and the amount of time it takes you to do stuff. If you give yourself an hour to do something, you do it in an hour, don't you? You give yourself 3 days to do something, you do it in 3 days. You give yourself a whole year, or you don't give yourself a goal at all, then it's just a whenever, isn't it?